Leo, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Leo Tarot. Leo Love Tarot reading. Leo Love reading. Channeled love messages. A reading where we're going into their feelings for you. What they're thinking, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know, don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive, Leo. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Leo. Please show us the cards. Aho. Interesting. I just had kind of almost like a little bump in my my throat chakra as your reading was beginning. Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Chariot, all in the upright. Two of Pentacles, the Magician, in the upright, wanting to be here right above our Chariot energy. Page of Cups in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in the upright, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Two of Cups is here in the upright. This is somebody that you love, that loves you too, but what's going on? Because somebody did break some promises here. There's definitely an energy around some commitment issues. And I want to say right off the bat, it's really clear. Maybe not for everybody, but I want to validate for those of you that this is literally connected to marriage, waiting to have a conversation about it, or somebody who broke some promises around it that is here. Either way, wow. Seven of Cups is in reverse. Eight of Cups is in the upright. Seven of Cups is in reverse where their energy is quite strong. And my throat chakra is going kind of bonkers right now. It's really kind of intense. It's distracting. Just need to get a center here because this is a conversation. This is for sure a conversation, Leo, that is going down. Look at this. That is requiring a decision. For those of you that this has been around, oh my gosh, platonic and or physical, wanting to know, these are yours as well. And I need to get them in. Bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. Wanting to know how your person feels. Look, the Lover's card is also here. And it's here with the Seven of Pentacles. Person that you're waiting on. So I want to validate that energy. First of all, that yes, they love you too. It's clear you love each other. But it's also really clear that there's a whole lot of indecision in one's head energy. And I say one's because I feel like this person is in their head. They have broken some promises. They are in some kind of power struggle here. What is that about? Yet at the same time, there's an energy here of not wanting to lose you or not wanting to lose you forever. What is happening is communication, Leo. The Magician, Major Arcana, Gemini and Virgo, energy, as above, so below. Like, this is what I'm going to do. And by the way, it is connected to the throat chakra. Right above the Chariot, the Moon and Cancer energy around the movement that is here. Just seeing even in the Minor Arcana energy today of somebody, again, coming back in, whether you are not talking at all, no contact, no communication, and or in separation, or there's just some kind of a pause here. This is definitely somebody who doesn't want to lose you, and if they have, they don't want to lose you forever. There is a conversation that needs to go down. I'm looking at you, Six of Swords. It's here with the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of like they're waking up totally in their head. They've either seen or heard something. Maybe there's even something you said that has them in this energy of, I better get a move on before I lose Leo, or before I lose Leo forever, because promises were broken. So I want to validate if it's around marriage, that energy is here. If it's platonic and or physical for some of you and you want to know how they feel, that is here. But there's clearly some broken promises. There are clearly some issues, or there have been some issues around commitment, waiting for somebody to make a decision. Well, there's two things going on here. One, Seven of Cups in reverse. This person has clarity. So one could say, having made a decision. Coming in here to talk. That's really clear. Pun intended. Two, not the only thing here, but really validating as well that you are also on some level tired of waiting for what it is you're waiting for, but perhaps even just having a conversation about it, and you're also getting clarity. So we could be looking at that Eight of Cups around you, connecting here with our Two of Swords in reverse. The Moon in Libra. Eight of Cups, Saturn in Pisces. Is there something here for me anymore? I don't, this is the thing. Our person here in our Eight of Cups hasn't actually gone anywhere. And interestingly enough, they're holding on to a walking stick, a staff, which we also have here in the Magician. So it's sort of like one more chance. And it's here with the Nine of Wands today, which is like, here's another chance, but. So there's sort of like a stipulations, ultimatum kind of energy. So whether that's about, I need to know how you feel, or I need to know how you feel about the future, whichever it is, it's really clear that things are not over, despite the fact that there might even be a no contact, no communication, and or in separation for some of you. But they're not quite moving forward yet either. It's the conversation needs to happen. It could go either way, and that's the thing. My throat chakra is just going bonkers, and I'm just going to keep going along here, okay? So bear with me. Because it's clear that you love this person. This person loves you too. But again, there's also this energy of, I still love you, but I need to know this. It's kind of like what's in that cup. Whether, again, it's feelings about you, which, by the way, it's here. Feelings about the future. Are there other things going on? Because that walking stick, the staff, could quite easily, we could be going into a shape-shifting energy of the Magician for you. Should you move forward apart? So moving forward together or apart is what I wanted to say. In their head energy is so incredibly strong. Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with our Two of Swords. They're both in reverse. They're on each side of each other. And it's definitely, there's definitely an in the head kind of energy. And I feel like it's both of you for different reasons. So I want to address the Devil here. Obviously, we could be looking at other things that have played a part in terms of vices, people, money, connecting to why we have our Emperor in reverse, because that is there's a lot of ego there. There's a lot of immature energy there. It's connected to the root chakra, and that's an imbalance. The Ankh, of course, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and it's an imbalance, and you can see it connected here with the Two of Pentacles, just in the minor arcana energy around making a choice. I kind of feel like it's everybody for different reasons. Like there's something you need from this person, a choice to be made, to hear specific things, to have this conversation, and they're in this energy of not making it, not having made it. The Emperor and the Devil are both connected to the root chakra, as well as the World card. So that's the other thing I just want to validate around you making a decision for yourself. I mean, look, we also have the King of Wands in reverse, one of 4 kings under our Emperor. Somebody not quite ready, yet connecting here with the 8 of Pentacles, working on it, getting ready, Sun in Virgo. So it's both around the conversation here, but it's really around the bigger picture. What is that other pentacle? One is yours. What is the other one? Just fear in general of commitment, a major kind of decision. It does feel like there's some kind of money stuff going on. But what I also wanted to say about the Devil here, in particular, connecting to the 8 of Cups, and again, excuse my throat chakra today, that is an attachment energy. So also, again, on the other end with our 7 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse, being ready. If it's somebody that you want to detach from, because it's clear that you are both still attached to each other, but there's something that's going on here. And a validation, again, not always the case with my Knight of Wands, but it does come through today. 2 things here. One, again, if we're looking at some kind of, well, some kind of betrayal or something having gone on in the way of a physical energy, but also for some of you, platonic and or physical, and wanting to know more. But I also want to validate, and it really did get everything kind of here, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Like things not being worked out, things having stopped. So 2 of Pentacles upright, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. That's why 4 of Pentacles in reverse also is here, and 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my gosh. So it's like they're coming in here and saying, yeah, I'm working on this. So what is that? Is it money? Is it vice? What exactly is it? It connects to exactly why we're here. Like whatever happened here, what promises were broken, what conversation needs to be had in order to have a chance, the potential for this to move forward together. I'm looking at you, the Magician. But I also want to validate whatever it was. It does feel like it was impulsive. You know, it was an impulsive decision. When they did it, said it, or maybe even didn't do something, that was sort of the moment. But waiting on this person, look at this. The Lover's card, there is a decision that you both have to make. There's a conversation here, Leo, and there is a decision. My throat chakra has just been off the charts wonky. We still need to look at this energy here. And that's because I do feel like there are some power struggles. Somebody here is really putting this off. Maybe you both are, but there's still a weight here. And the person in our 7 of Pentacles is leaning on the walking stick and the staff. Literally reflecting on everything. It's an energy of controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. But looking at the 6 Pentacles here, reciprocity kind of energy. Communication, feelings, next level, what does that mean? It's connected to the Lover's card, which has an energy of commitment, has the energy of love. It is about the 2 of you. It's also like a question, is this love, or for some of you, ... That 7th Pentacle is still here. This is sort of I feel like this is it. This is the moment. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Right in between the 8 of Cups in the upright, the 2 of Swords in reverse, a decision. Indecisive. Should I stay? Should I go? Kind of energy. Moving forward together or apart, because it's clear that you love each other. That doesn't always mean everything is going to work out, does it? There is a conversation that needs to be had, and there's a decision. Obviously, always around yourself, getting out of your head and deciding, but also around this person. And I want to validate again, if that's what you're waiting for, marriage, that's here. Or next level in general, again, getting more serious, expressing feelings, that it's more than platonic and or physical, moving into other energies. And you can see that in the Two of Pentacles, waiting for them to make a choice. And that does connect also with the Two of Cups. So feelings are feelings about. The feelings are not a question for me. They're here. But what is really super validating is there needs to be some kind of a conversation. It does feel intense. It feels like power struggles. So if we're looking at something in the way of somebody needing to make some kind of compromise, that is here, which could also very much be around money or work. Specific message alert, but it is here in our Eight of Pentacles and our Emperor in reverse. Mars and Aries, divine masculine energy. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles here. Nine of Cups is in reverse. It's here with Four of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So it's really, really validating for me around the broken promises, where you were heading. Had you built a life together? Were you building it? Wasn't on the table? What's going on? There, oh my gosh, yeah. There's a conversation here. There is a decision to make, the High Priestess, connected to the Lover's card and leading us to the overall energy, the Magician. So there's already a revealing energy. If you wanted to know how they feel, that is already coming through. Two of Cups, I'm looking at you. And the High Priestess. It's definitely feeling like more than that, though. You know, because we have a lot of indecision here, some power struggles. We have there's a lot of energy here telling me that it's time to make a decision. So again, for you, also trusting intuition, gut instincts. These are your guardian angels, and it's connecting to Archangel Raphael and the Lover's card. A higher self energy. So it's interesting because we do not have the counterparts, at least not yet. We're going to look at these last two of the High Priestess and the Emperor. But we do have some intense energies, and there's a pretty strong imbalance here. The Emperor in reverse and the High Priestess in the upright, by the way, Cancer energy. Leo, yeah, this is real validating for me. The last two tarot coming in is your energy, the Sun. It's in reverse. A delay. It doesn't stay in reverse, but it is a delay. It's like I'm tired of waiting. Is this going to happen? And it's here, no less, with the Page of Pentacles, who's looking at the pentacle, kind of mesmerized by it, looking at it. You know, it's around the relationship, the commitment. What is it you're waiting for? What is the other pentacle? One of them is yours, but what is that about? Is it just about the feelings? Marriage? What? This can be like a student energy for me. Sometimes it can be, you know, it's like, this is what I want to do, but it's here with the Sun, so it's a long time. So some of you are with this person and you're waiting and waiting for things to develop. Some of you are not. There were promises already broken and there's some communication issues, or you're not talking. But it's also really super clear for both of you that you still love each other, that you love each other. But there's a weight here, there's issues going on, and there is a conversation that needs to happen and decisions that need to be made. I want to bring in some Oracle. It feels kind of complicated. I'm not reading it in reverse. There's a lot coming in today. The bottom of the deck, poised. That's coming to a 3. It's around timing. Somebody has they're balanced on a foot. Their arms are up. The wings, they're kind of like the wings of faith. They're open. There's a star above them that they're looking at. Clarity, hope. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready and waiting. What about you? Oh my gosh, it's clear. It's right here with the Two of Cups, and it's in between the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Who are you waiting on? Well, it's the energy of the Page of Pentacles, which is here for me represented in the page. Somebody is saying that they're working on it. I don't know what that's about. It's going to be so specific for you, really. I'm not privy to all the details. The happy, happy card is here. And it's an 8. Mastery energy, which of course is here in our infinity in the Magician. That's also movement, action, and it's right above the Chariot. And above the Chariot is the Sun in reverse, the delay of that Chariot moving. And right in front of that, it is the Page of Pentacles. So it is really clear what is underneath here. Everything we talked about or everything you said, I need to see what's really underneath there. All that glitters. Look at this. It's connecting to the Devil. It's also connecting to the Seven of Pentacles. Like waiting for more, for things to be revealed, to have the conversation. For this. Exchanging gifts. That is a 9. It's coming to fruition. Somebody, they're giving each other something here. I'm ready. Okay, I have to tell you, if this is marriage, for those of you that this is around marriage, it is here. With that said, the energy here in general is very validating if it's around platonic and or physical and feelings or what the future holds, the movement. Because again, you've also been in your head, but there's a strong call for clarity and trusting yourself. And you can see it just even in the minor arcana energy with the Seven of Cups. And again, that Eight of Cups in the upright with the Seven of Pentacles of you wanting to get on the right path. So together or apart. Do you have time to have the conversation? Do you have one foot in, one foot out? Yes, because I feel like you know what you want. Regeneration. A new cycle. What has been going on. It does feel really intense. When Mother Nature, when there's a fire, Mother Nature regenerates. So you can see the coals are still burning here, but something is already starting to regenerate. It's connected to happy, happy. It's leading to the Seven of Pentacles. And like I said, it does not feel like that's it, finito kind of energy. It feels like it could be, but it feels like a very important time. Yeah, new life is here. So here we have the person kind of sitting down, arms stretched up, like waking up. The wings are also rising up. Also coming to a 3 around timing. There is a banner above it. It's like a celebration, a new beginning. I'm looking at you, the Lover's card, the Magician, the High Priestess. The possibilities are really strong, and look, because this is not finished. Unfinished symphony just came in. Yeah, this is not about an apology, but there's definitely, it's like stuff has been going on. So there is some peace, I guess you could say, to be made, and probably an apology, actually. I just don't think this reading is about that per se, but it's here. And that's the thing. Is this together or apart? There's a conversation and there is a decision. I mean, look at this. Are we moving forward together or apart? Look at this. The truth is, truth be told, it's here with soulmates. Unfinished symphony. But it's also it's also a 5. And this truth, this conversation, these decisions, this is a life-changing, I feel, decision or decisions. It's really a life-changing conversation. Somebody may or may not walk away, but I need to know the truth here. Look at this, because they're both 5s. So that's around the conflict that's been here. It's around the change, and it's around the change that's about to happen Also here, this energy is literally like a life change ahead kind of energy for me. It is transformational energy. Change is near. There's a path. There's a new path emerging, a new and better path. Again, is it together or apart? Clearly, there's no question about how you feel about each other. But our owl is standing here on this mask, opening up this window. There's hearts flying out. This conversation is about to happen, needs to happen. The outcome could obviously be one that brings a lot of potential here. It's just a matter of, it's a matter of the communication and the decisions being made. Everybody has free will here. The soulmate energy is really super strong. Like I said, that doesn't always mean, we know that. It doesn't, we have many soulmates in the world, romantic and otherwise. It doesn't always mean that that's it. We're looking at the outcome of a new and happy life together, I guess you could say, because it really is all here. But the potential is strong here. In this reading that's come through today, that clearly it's a soulmate energy. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. And despite our Emperor in reverse, we're going into higher self energy because right above that is the High Priestess. So what is coming out here that needs to be said, validated, new insight? For those of you not talking, look, I miss talking to you is the bottom of the deck, the tarot closet, love messages. Remember, if you are hearing, seeing, suspecting my content anywhere but here on my official YouTube channel, The Tarot Closet, it means someone is taking it. So definitely keep those emails coming. It's linked in my video description and on the About Me page. I'm building up the courage to contact you. Unfinished symphony here, also on the King of Wands in reverse. I'm working on it. I'm building up the courage. Literally, King of Wands, 8 of Pentacles upright. This is just really clear. It was my fault. It went here on Truth Be Told, which also connects me to Justice and Temperance, Sagittarius energy, restoring balance, the truth coming. It's here on Regeneration and 9 of Swords in reverse, which is actually a healing energy. Yeah. And again, as we just talked about, Justice and Temperance and the truth, because that energy of Archangel Michael, angel for strength and protection, wants to get everybody on the path to the truth for everybody's highest good. I'm sorry I lied. It's right here. It's right below the 2 of Cups, and it's in between Truth Be Told and exchanging gifts. Do you miss me? So that's really dependent on however far apart or close you are. Again, it's really specific for you. It was my fault. I made a bad decision. Please forgive me. Okay. Yeah, so it is here. Like I said, the apology is here. It's been here, but it's not all that this is about. Do you still love me? I'm sorry I made you cry. It's here on Happy, Happy, and the 2 of Cups, and Truth Be Told. We have a deep soul connection. It's here on the High Priestess, the Lover's card. Hello. That's what the camera does. You didn't miss anything. I was just getting ready to read your last channeled love message, and it was just ending. I looked up. Yeah, I'm not always looking up at the camera. It just ends because I'm really in your reading. So let's look at this last channeled love message. Leo. Every road leads back to you. We have a deep soul connection. It's connecting here literally with soulmates. Beautiful Leo, thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.